Hey guys, it's Ashley. So today we're going to be making this really cute burlap bulletin board. So this is sort of an upcycle project. I found a bulletin board in my house that's no longer being used, so I decided that I'm going to make it new again. So the things you will need are a glue gun, a craft knife or utility knife, and some burlap. So the first thing I did was I drew out my shape onto the bulletin board, and I did it on the back so that in case, it showed in the front when I put the burlap on, you never know. So I just thought it's best to do it on the back. And I picked this shape. I thought it was a pretty shape. I've seen it a lot, so this is what I decided to do, but you can do any shape that you want. So I was inspired by this project when I saw it in HomeSense, and it was basically just a piece of cardboard with a really flimsy piece of cork board on top of it, and then it had burlap on it, and that was it, and it was $30. And I was like, whoa, that's way too expensive. I would never buy this. But I would have it in my home, so maybe I'll just make one. And burlap is like $3 a yard. It's super cheap, so why not? So once you have your shape cut out, then you're going to, of course, cut it out. I used a craft knife here, but I do recommend you using like a utility knife or anything bigger than that, because it was a little bit hard. But I found that the saw method wasn't so great, but I would do long slices down trace out the line, do long, and then do it really, really deep, and then after you did it like halfway through, then you could just like snap it off. It did make it a little bit messy where the cork board is, but that's okay, because it's going to be covered up anyways, so who cares? So once you've cut out your shape, then you're going to lay out your burlap and then put your cork board on top of it, and then you're going to just cut out your piece of burlap. So you're going to cut it so it's about 2 to 3 inches bigger on all sides, just so that you don't, waste your burlap, and you just don't use more than you need. So I'm just going to cut around it. Doesn't have to be fancy, doesn't have to be perfect, because all this is going to be tucked in behind and you're not going to see it. So once you have it all cut out, then you can start gluing. So I use my hot glue, and I start on one of the flat sides, and I just press it down. And because it's burlap, there is holes in the burlap, so I went and grabbed a piece of scrap paper just to use, so that I had a barrier in between my fingertips so that I didn't totally sear off my fingerprints. So that's what I did, just to protect myself. And then I'm going to do the other side, and you're going to pull it really, really tight so that you can make sure that there's no wrinkles on the other side. You're going to want to, hold the glue for a little bit, just so it will set, so that you can move on without having to worry. So now I'm just going to do like the curvy bit, and I started at the point. This part's a little bit tricky. You just want to try to make it nice and smooth, so there's no folds on the side that you can see, so you just want to kind of shape it around. There is a little bit of play in burlap, but because it is threads all woven together. If you pull it too hard, then you could like separate the holes too much and then create a hole in the burlap. So you just have to be a little bit gentle, but you can pull it pretty tight. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you how to do one corner. So you just glue up to the corner as much as possible on both sides, but don't actually glue the corner just yet. And because it's a rounded corner, you want to, you know, make it nice and neat and really make it nice and smooth on that corner so you don't have any overlapping fabric and it looks nice and neat. So now we're going to do the corner, and the corner is, it's pretty easy. All you have to really do is just pull it as tight as possible, make it nice and neat, and then you kind of bunch all the burlap together and then just put loads of glue to make sure that all the glue really gets into all those folds of burlap and it just stays down. Sorry, you might be hearing my little kitty right now. Hi, kitty. And then to reduce the bulk of the corner, then I like to just snip off the excess. So you just do that on all 4 sides, and then you're done. So you can just basically leave it as is if you want now, or you can, if you have any cardboard or anything laying around, or even extra fabric, just to clean up the edges. I took the piece of cardboard and just cut it a little bit smaller than the shape, and I glued it down, and then that just basically just hides all of the mess. And there won't be like extra threads or anything falling off, because this obviously it is burlap, so it does fray, so you could have, you know, little bits of burlap falling all over the place. So I just did this just to secure it all, and if for some reason someone looks at the back, then it won't be totally horrible. So basically you're done. So at this point, if you want, you can decorate it. You could put some metal studs, you could stencil, you could paint, you could add some twine, or maybe, you know, little clothes hanging, you know, with the string and the clothespins. That'd be really cute. Or you know, flowers, or, you know, just whatever you can think of. So I thought this would be a really great project for the kids returning back to school, and it would be a great thing to put in your dorm or even in your bedroom. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any questions. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys!